In sport, the latest on FIFA, basketball legend Shaquille O'Neal retires and Rafael Nadal and Andy Murray will meet for the 15th time at the French Open this week. Murray is hopeful that he can beat Nadal. Our sports reporter Niall McDonald has the latest.
In football news, FIFA President Sepp Blatter has turned to former US Secretary of State Henry Kissinger to help clean up the organisation. 88-year-old Kissinger will be part of the new Solution Committee. Blatter was re-elected as president with a huge majority, despite protests about the election. Staying with football, and Aston Villa have announced that manager Gerard Houllier has stood down. The 63-year-old Frenchman missed the final months of the Premier League season due to a heart scare. Fulham manager Mark Hughes is the current favourite to take over at Villa Park. Basketball now, NBA star Shaquille O'Neal has announced his retirement from the game. The 39-year-old won 4 titles in a career that spanned 19 years. O'Neal announced his retirement on the social networking site Twitter. In tennis news, Andy Murray and Rafael Nadal will square up in the men's semi-final at the French Open. The pair have met 14 times, with Nadal coming out on top on 10 occasions. The match takes place on centre court at Roland Garros on Friday. Ultimate Frisbee is growing in popularity in the UK. The American sport has been around for decades and is played in over 50 countries. But Olympic hopes could be dashed due to the lack of referees. Miriam de Jong reports.
Every Wednesday evening, Clissold Park in North London becomes the pitch for amateur ultimate frisbee players. Both men and women are welcome to participate, as the sport is not physical and just a very good workout.
I love it. It's great exercise. It makes you run a lot for a purpose, which I find quite important. And it's great because you get to meet lots of people, and yeah, it's really good. It's really good fun.
Ultimate is also seen as an intense, fast-paced sport that demands speed, endurance and coordination from its players.
You can throw it with a forehand, you can throw it over your head, you can throw it low down, you can throw it high up. So lots of variety, lots of kind of manual dexterity, and a nice mixture between that and the running.
But Ultimate is more than this.
It's really all about kind of getting together with your friends, playing some sport, but also it's the actualization of being able to see the air around you. By virtue of a plastic floating disc, it's floating on air.
But what makes Ultimate Frisbee so unique is the fact that it has no referees. This could dash hopes for it to become recognized by the Olympic Committee, but some players don't have Olympic aspirations.
I think that is an eventuality that would be very, very far down the line, you know. I mean, apple bobbing might be possible for an Olympic sport, but that's a ways off. I think the way that the sport exists now is still quite underground.
Balham in South London is known as the cultural hub for UK Ultimate Frisbee. Well, behind me there's the #1 team of the UK practicing for the game this afternoon.
Oh, danger, danger, danger!
The players of Team Clapham don't think Ultimate is too underground. They would like to see it grow to become recognised by the IOC and think this is possible even without a referee.
It's an extremely competitive sport. You know, most of my teammates here who will be playing for Great Britain this summer train 7 days a week, sometimes more than once a day. It matters enormously to these people, and I think if you're in it, you quickly get used to the fact that actually not having a referee doesn't really change very much. Referees make decisions, they get some of them wrong, they get some of them right.
With or without referee, Ultimate Frisbee won't be able to join the Olympics until 2020. Miriam de Jong, City International.